just let me know. But they show no fish. Yeah, say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't want.
Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV, and welcome back, Snowflakes, and welcome if you are new. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss another time when I upload. Sometimes, y'all, that's a tongue twister to say. So here are the products we're going to be using today. We're going to be doing a spooky set. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, these are super cute, super easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So here is how we're going to go ahead and get these products. These are all affordable products. These all can be found in my Amazon storefront. Some gel polish, some poly gel. It's actually not a lot of product. I actually bought these quite a while ago. This is my first time using those. So we have a short or a long paper square today. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the poly gel application. I just did this to all of the nails. You guys have seen me do this plenty of times. I also have a video on application and shaping. So you also can always check that out. It's always in the description box below if you want any tips or tricks on how to perfect your polygel. So this is what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to go ahead and use the wooden cuticle pusher to, spread the polygel all over my nail. And once I get the polygel exactly where I want it, I go back in with my polygel brush. I stopped right here because I was watching TV, y'all. So I go in with my polygel brush and I just kind of perfect it. Not a whole lot of shaping to do because the cuticle pusher does a lot of the work for you, and once the polygel starts to actually set, that's when you see it start to smooth over and what they call polymerize. They use that term for acrylic, but I feel like this is also a term for gel. It'll start to self-level, basically gel terms. So that is what we're gonna go ahead and let it do, and I just kind of shape it a little bit, make sure I keep it just how I want it. If it's too much on one side, I'll put it to the other side with the polygel brush, and that is it. And then I'll get that structure to my liking, and I'll go ahead and make sure to get my cuticles and make sure my shape is on point, and I'll cure. And this is how the application turned out. Super, super easy. If you guys have any questions about that, just hit me in the comments and I'll definitely answer them. So I'm going to go in with my shaping and filing. This is also a video detailed in the description box as well. If you want to know like any details or any questions or anything, like very detailed video that I did do a while back, let me know if you guys want an updated version of that. I could definitely do that for you guys. So I'm just going to go in and hit this with my, somebody else call it a disc. This is a cylinder disc. I think I call it a cylinder disc. If I remember correctly. And then I go in, I do that all over the nails because it is more efficient and it takes the stress off filing, because I do my nails quite a lot. So this is also just me getting like the sides and like the free edge. I feel like I have a little more control. You don't want to take something, you don't want to take too much of the product off, because if you do, it's gone. You can't just put it back. You could redo the whole nail, but who wants to do that? So I do use the hand file for more control. But that is just more so to like debulk, take the product down if I need to, just to kind of give me an overall surface. So I'm going to go in with this extra fine bit. I'm going to hit my free edge because it wasn't real thick, and then hit my cuticle edge. You see it works wonders. This is also a safety bit. This one is from Melody Susie. So it's an extra fine bit. I love this, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It really gets the scratches out of the nail after the nail file. As you see, there's just gliding across that nail like butter. Like, honestly, you could just go straight into your design after this, but it just really depends on your preference. So I do go in with this fine bit here to go over the cuticle. This is also a safety bit to really get into that cuticle. I have thick sausages, aka fingers. Y'all remember that time in Shrek where the fairy godmother was like, keep those green sausages away from me, don't point them at me. That is what I was referring to. But this came out pure perfect, and I did go ahead and do the rest off camera as always. And here is the filing and shaping. Y'all, I've been talking for 5 minutes straight. I'm gonna let y'all somewhat watch the video without me talking. So right here, I was just admiring the shaping, y'all. It was super cute. I was also trying to figure out what I was gonna do, which I already know. I'm gonna go in and start with my bases. This video is kind of very detailed. I feel like Like I really was trying to figure out which nail I was gonna do the ghost nail on, and I figured I was gonna do it on the ring finger there. So I wanted to go ahead and paint the base white because it's very easy to do that ghost figure. I know you guys have seen it quite a bit on the gram or anywhere else. Like it's actually very easy. All you do is paint the base white or whatever ghost color you want, and then go ahead and cure that. I did go in with a little bit more paint there because I want it. But this is actually some good gel polish. This is Beatles. Like I love what they've done. They've upgraded their formula. Like it's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that cure, and I'm gonna also go ahead and do the other bases as well, and I'll let y'all watch that process. All right, and here we go. We have gotten all the bases done. I did do 2 coats of H polish, so just to make sure I had some, good coverage. So I'm just gonna take my airbrush. Now I did mix some darker orange because that orange, it was like more sun kissed, and I didn't really want that. So I always put a layer of base coat down before I airbrush. I just feel like it gives me a more flawless finish. That's just my preference. That's what I noticed because straight on the nail, I feel like it'll get into the scratches. It'll kind of bleed a little bit. um you can't get all the scratches out. I just feel that way. So I do put a layer of base coat down before I airbrush, and that's what I was doing here. I did cure that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the airbrushing here. I did mix another color, a darker orange, to try to get the color that I wanted, because I wanted to match the one that I painted the other 2 nails with, the thumb and the middle finger. So I got it as close as I could, because mixing that, it didn't really go too good, but I got it to where it matched. So you know, right here you can kind of see it's still kind of lighter. But I go in, I always airbrush like 2 coats. That's just my preference. So I am using the Saviland and a mixture of gel polish to achieve the color that I want. I do sometimes go back to the Forbidden Grounds and airbrush with gel. It is what it is, guys. You wear a mask, ventilation. I feel like you should be fine. The same thing with the dust collector. Like if you don't have a dust collector, people to be filing without a dust collector, yeah, diabolical. But I actually gonna get a dust collector, guys. I have not forgot about doing a haul for you guys. Let me know if y'all want to see a nail haul, and what do you want to see it of. Do you want to see charms? Do you want to see like nail drills? Do you want to see dust collectors, polygel kits? I actually have some polygel kits that are coming to try out for you guys. I want to do like some price ranges to help the real beginner out, because when I was a beginner I didn't really know what to buy besides my cart. So there also are other polygel brands in good cheap kits that have great polygel. So I want to bring that to you guys as well. But back to the nail set. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some black and outline the middle finger and the thumb here. And I'm just gonna do that like that border outline with the circular edges. And I'll let you guys watch that process. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and support your girl for free. Now that I got that all done, I am gonna go ahead and start um, on I feel like I have to bring that black up on the nail so you can actually see it. That's just my preference. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the pinky there, and I'm gonna look like a little spider, and I'm just gonna put like 2 rhinestones. I actually chose the biggest rhinestone, which I probably should have did, but spiders got big butts, so to spin out all that web. So that's what I chose. And here is me putting the legs on the spider. Um, I thought this would be hard, but because I had to envision it in my brain, I was like, nope, not hard. Very easy, guys. I am taking the mystery out of these nails. People be acting like nails is so hard to do, but they're actually very, very good. Very easy as well. And this is how they're looking. I put some rhinestones on the index finger, and that was all I was going to do to that finger. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my airbrush, and I'm going to airbrush some black in the middle of the thumb and middle finger, and just to give it like a little bit more definition, I guess, something a little extra. Just a little airbrush, nothing too, nothing too heavy. And I'm going to do that to both of those nails. Just clean up around the cuticle. You don't want to cure that on there. This is just a regular black from Savvyland. I didn't mix anything into this. It's just a regular black. Um, I'll be trying to get y'all to see the airbrush, but brush machine be in the way. So, but y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all know exactly what it is. So, clean that up, and then those two nails were good to go. And now we're gonna go back to the white nail. Oh, look at that gel polish shine. It's just so wonderful. I'm gonna take my one card rhinestone glue, and I'm just gonna put like 3 dots. You want to. I didn't like the way that went. I went the wrong way when I put that down. So I am just gonna go ahead and wipe that off really quick. Make sure you wipe it off good. So I put my dots like this on the side. Make sure I push the gel out before I lay it on there, and then I'm just gonna pull it up. Apparently I needed more gel, so this was looking great, but I needed more gel. So I did do the other side, and I did do 3 instead of 2. So that's why you see those right there. So right here is where I'm actually gonna put an extra one, because I was like, looks kind of plain right there, so I feel like I needed an extra one. So I did go ahead and do like a 3rd one on each side, and then I'll cure that in the lamp. And then I'll go ahead and take my white gel polish, the same one I used, and I'll just go ahead and actually paint over that. Make sure it's nice and opaque once I get done curing that. So yeah, I just took another thing of gel. And you really want to make it pretty noticeable, because you're going to be covering it up and making it, giving the illusion that this is a ghost in a sheet, or, a boo. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a small dot of black and do like the ghost face, like not the actual ghost face, but the ghost's face. And I did put like some little eyelashes on her. She was so cute. She's she's a hottie ghost. And I'll just go ahead and do like a little bow here at the top as well. I was trying to figure out which side to use. So I did put like a little bow up here, because she's a girly ghost. She's still about that boo life, but she's a girly ghost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a small liner brush and do like a little wisp or whatever, like a small little wisp. My liner brush was looking crazy there for a second. So I'm just gonna do like some 2 little lashes there to give a girly effect, and then I'll cure, and then I'll top coat all of these. I'll be back with the final result. And here is how the nails turned out, y'all. This is so cute. This is such a baddie set, for real. I did want to say, like, the ghost nail is like really my favorite, and I really enjoyed that nail a lot. It's so cute and fun to do, very artistic, and I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys draw inspiration from this and you are inspired. I hope you guys share the video and like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can become part of the Snowflake family. And YouTube is not letting me know when I get subscribers. I'll get 100 subscribers, and next thing I look, and there's like 100 of you guys. And I'm like, where did y'all come from? But I appreciate the support. Always will be. Like, y'all are on this journey with me to do nails and learn and just explore our creativity. And I appreciate you every single step of the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, which nail was your favorite. And I hope you have a great day and happy Halloween, guys. Bye.